Hello, my beautiful Aries. How are y'all doing today? We're going to try to do your reading outside because I am super stoked. It's finally nice weather. But I am kind of up in the mountains here in New Hampshire. I'm staying by Pat's Peak, very famous ski mountain for our area. And yeah, so we're going to see how long I can stand the black flies because I'm highly allergic. But I wanted to read outside and I wanted to read in the shade. So, anywho, this is kind of like the end of May energies for my Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any cross-watchers who would like to try to get into the head of their Aries, okay? Now, as always, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Messages may or may not be for you today. If they're for you, awesome. Let me know in the comments down below. Connect with me. You guys know that's my favorite part of the gig. However, if they don't resonate, you can also let me know, or you can check your moon and ascendant signs via your natal chart. It's very easy. I usually put, huge, I usually put a link in the description box below. There we go. Now, Aries, I feel like you guys are either connecting with a air sign or earth sign, because the King and Queen of Pentacles keep coming out. Justice has come out a few times in the pre-shuffle. Something also very interesting came out in your pre-shuffle. It was a 5-card drop, and it was the King, the Queen, and the Page of Wands with the 7 and 8 of Swords. And then the 8 of Swords has come out here again. Oh, that's right, also. I'm not doing an intuitive spread this month because I want to try to get everybody in. Moonlight Scorpio, bless her heart, I don't know if she's still a reader on the channel, on YouTube. She used to do something called the Modified Celtic Cross, so I'm kind of snagging it from her. I've done it before. So that's what we're doing this month. So the 8 of Swords has already come out again. So the King, the Queen, and the Page of Swords. I was like, okay, that's definitely my Aries people. But that could be also connecting with another fire sign who was deceptive to you, or you were really in your head about the fact about were they or were they not deceptive towards you. You were also getting the Sun card predominantly in your pre-shuffle, so it could have been a Leo. I have Sagittarius here at the bottom of the deck. Wow, I might have to get out of the grass, guys, because these fucking bugs love me. They know I'm allergic, so they come right after my ass. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah. Let's hit pause really quick. Hey guys, sorry, I really wanted to read outside for you today because it is super beautiful, but like I said, black flies love me because they know I'm allergic to them, and they were like going hog.
They like the sweet ones.
They do, I can't help it. They were going hog fucking wild. So, we're going to come back and do our Roman bit for you. So, Aries, what were we talking about? We were talking about that 5-card drop that we had for you that was quite strange. It was the King, Queen, and Page of Wands, which is your energy, and the 7 and 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is shown back up already in your reading. Now, I feel that either it was you guys finding out that someone was being deceptive towards you, or you were thinking that someone was being deceptive towards you and it had you stuck all up in your head, and because you weren't getting the answers that you needed. You could have also been connecting with another fire sign besides Earth that keeps coming out for you. So, again, we're doing the Modified Celtic Cross that Moonlight Scorpio used to use all the time. I always have to credit her because she's the only reader I've ever seen really use it. Nice 3 of Wands. Awesome. Is the best path to follow. There was a connection here, and it's. I feel like I want to say it's going to be up to you, Aries, if it continues. That might not. That message that fell out in the 5 card, with the 7 and 8 of Swords, could have just been for one person. There you are again on the bottom of the deck. It could have been a family situation as well. That just dawned on me, obviously, with the King, Queen, and the Page. It could have been a family situation that they were being deceptive towards you and sneaky, and you felt trapped in your home or trapped in that situation because you their family and you didn't want to leave them. Best path to follow, best advice for Aries, please. Let's see what you are. Queen of Pentacles again. Boom. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or that could be you literally becoming more self-reliant or more stable in your financial situations. She also is a very generous queen. You got a lot of twos here. You have 3 twos. So as a reader, definitely this reading is going to point towards partnership for me. We have the 2 of Wands that just came out in your external environment. Present is 2 of Swords. Past is 2 of Cups. So 3 of Wands in the future. 2 more cards from my beautiful Aries. Hopes and fears, please. I haven't done a spread for a long time. Oh. What do we got here? Interesting. Feeling left out in the cold, possibly by a family member. That truth did come to light. We have the 5 and 10 of Pentacles. This is, you know, a family card for most people, but this is abundance on many levels. Maybe this truth, this Page of Swords, can represent truth or a legal situation that, yeah, maybe at first you were feeling a little left out in the cold, but you realized spiritually, materially, and, you know, financially, all that, it was probably a better situation for you to move on from. I'm feeling for some of you guys. But not in your spread. It's weird. There's like 2 different groups of Aries I'm picking up here. Alright. Oh. Hopes and fears, 7 of Cups. Okay. Justice again on the bottom of the deck. So if any of you are going through a legal situation right now, I do feel like it will turn out in your favor because there is positivity here. There's the 2 of Wands. There's, you know, the 3 of Wands. But you need to make a decision. Either if you're going to go forward with said situation and stop really overthinking it, because I think you already know either what's going to happen or what you need to do. There's Leo again. Oh, wow, that's way too many. One more card, please. General outcome for my beautiful Aries. Okay, Judgment card. Awesome. Could be Capricorn as well because that is Saturn energy. Who else fell out with it? The 4 of Cups. Oh yeah, you guys got the 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So some of you trying to reconnect with someone that maybe left you heartbroken, left you in confusion after a breakup, and the Ace of Cups representing possibly a reconciliation. Just really, you know, use discernment when it comes to going back to a situation that if someone left you feeling like you were in the dark, you know, that might just be for one Aries. Bottom of the deck is the World card. Could be connecting with any fixed sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. This is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle coming via good karmic favor. You have filled your karmic obligations. And for the most part here, we have 3 2s, a 3, well, 7, 8. So it feels like an ending and then a new way to look at things. But let's get into this. So the World card for me also as a reader is a reminder if you have completed something recently. This is coming out of nowhere, but even like just completing something as mundane as you know, a project at work or anything like that, sit in that feeling of completion. The World card reminds us not to get caught up in the rat race, very human-like energy of on to the next, without really being present and enjoying your moment. Also, for me as a reader, sometimes is, you know, connecting with the Judgment card in your outcome. This could be someone trying to come back into your good graces. Again, Aries, use discernment, please, when you are thinking about getting back with someone, because this is something that's closing out. Okay? So just give me 1 second to look at these cards. I want to say, I just heard, I feel like, no offense, Aries, I feel like you are your own worst critic this month. You're your own, or the next, you know, whenever you see this video. But things are going to be fine. You know, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit. I don't do that. But this is why. The all-over theme, Aries, is the 8 of Swords, as we talked about. This is a feeling or a perception of being stuck, being trapped, feeling powerless in your situation. But you need to know, more often than not, like the majority of the time, this is a perception. If she just wiggled a little bit out of her ties, she would notice how loosely she was bound. Then she could take off her blindfold, also noticing how loosely it's bound. Hence seeing the opening in the swords that she's not in fact trapped. That she can walk out of the situation. I know, easier said than done, but it is the perception that you are trapped in a situation. It is not, just because you feel that way does not make it so, Aries, okay? You just have some thinking to do. In the past, recent, or distant, we have the Two of Cups. This, yes, is traditionally the card of soulmates. Soulmates, to me, though, can be many things. Yes, it can be your one and only, probably the person you marry, the person you stay with, but it also represents friendship to me on a soul level, like recognizing your soul family. This could be best friends, things like that. If you, like, say you and a sister just have always clicked your whole life, because I believe in a soul family, and to me, cup energy speaks of that a lot throughout the cup suits, not just about love all the time. I do feel like this is a romantic situation for the majority of you, but just know that this could also be a friend or a business partner, actually, seeing here with the 2 and 3 of Wands, that you might need to make a decision about how you're going to proceed in said situation. Does that make sense? In the current moment, you have the 2 of Swords. So this is the thought before the action. This is Moon in Libra, so again, you could be connecting with Libra. This is you coming to a space, Aries, where you can go no further because you literally are crossing swords with someone, or you are at an impasse because a decision needs to be made, fucking right or left. You can't dance around the issue anymore, okay? But in the near future, we have the 3 of Wands. This is the good fortune card of the tarot. Ariana and I, as you all probably know by now, this is coming out for everyone too, I want to say, for me. So I feel like a lot of hard work is being put in. But I'll get back. Ariana and I always say this is a celebrate your weirdness card, because a lot of readers neglect to mention that this means show the world who you are, Aries, not who you think people want you to be. Okay? Your quirks, your eccentricities. Because you'll have more authentic people around you when you're being who you are and not who you think everybody wants you to be. Who the fuck cares who they all want you to be, you know? You will be your happiest when you are in your authenticity and when you are in your truth. But also in the near future, I see you putting in a lot of hard work. A lot of readers will say that, waiting for your ships to come in, so you've put out a lot of effort towards something. This definitely could be a business situation with the Queen of Pentacles as the best path to follow, and the exterior environment being the 2 of Wands. Because the best path to follow, she is the most probably financially stable queen of the queens. She's very generous with her money, though. She is not stingy, especially in the upright. If it were in the reverse, it would be, stingy or manipulative, like trying to buy people's emotions with their money. But when she's in the upright, she's very stable. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the most, at the very least, financially stable King and Queen set. In your exterior environment, we have the 2 of Wands. This is a card about partnership, okay? But a lot of readers will interpret this as business partnership as well. So, going into the near future, boom, putting in the work, okay? That decision that you may presently need to be making is maybe some of you entered a business situation or a creative project with a lover, with a friend, with a family member, and now you're feeling trapped because maybe they're not pulling up their end of the weight. but the best path to follow is one of abundance, not a lack mindset with the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Two of Wands also reminds me to tell you guys to look at this situation and with laser focus, like determination, action. He has the world in the palm of his hands, yes. Sometimes this card makes me a little sad because it's like he has everything, but he's still like gazing over his kingdom alone. But I feel like you just need to make a decision if this person is, if it's a love situation, if this person's being authentic to you, okay? If it's a business situation, did I just say business? I meant love. If it's a love situation, if this person is speaking their truth and being authentic to you. If it's a business situation, kind of the same thing, but just on that end of financials, and they're not going to screw you or leave you holding the bag. And your hopes and fears, now this is more of a fear for you, Aries, than a hope, obviously, is the Seven of Cups. Yes, this does denote choice. This does denote that you have choices, and that actually, yeah, you don't have to go with just what one person is offering you because you do have choices. However, this does also represent self-deception, illusion, offers coming in but not coming to fruition. The Seven of Cups can sometimes be very tricky because people, I always say, could be blowing smoke up your ass. Like, yeah, I'll be there. I'll be at the meeting. I'll have my end of the startup. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this. The startup capital. Things like that. And you may be worried and it's kind of stuck in your head right now about if this person is going to, you know, put some action behind their words. I can pull a clarifier if you want the hopes and fears after. We're going to do Oracle cards too, as we always do. Now, the Judgment card in your final outcome, okay? Judgment card, for me as a reader, has always been about how you judge yourself, Aries. And you needing to know that you did the best that you could given the situation that you were in, and to not judge yourself too harshly. This, I believe fame is also one of the other well-known names for judgment. So this very well could be you being successful in a business endeavor or something of that nature in the public eye. In judgment, this could be going back to the love situation that some of you could really be heavily weighing on in your mind, someone coming back around. But it's not always been as much about that as it has about you judging yourself, not how others are judging you. It's, you wondering if you did the right thing. And Aries, you did. It's in the upright. You're planning. You're putting action to your words. You are going at it from a stable mindset. I think you'll find that if you are able to really make this decision from a logical standpoint and not an emotional standpoint, that whatever you choose, you'll be able to pull off, for lack of a better word right now, Aries. This is not what I was expecting for you guys, really, for a reading. Usually it's like Capricorn and Virgo. I'm always talking work, too, about... What is this Seven of Cups here? Who are you? Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Seven of and Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this is clarity in a situation. This is truth coming to the table. Followed by the King of Pentacles. So, have an honest conversation. Okay? Do not wait. Because this is going to represent, for me, another fear instead of a hope. You guys are putting in the work. You guys are, doing all the legwork. You are doing all the promotional work. Whatever it is that you are doing in this business situation. Okay? But this is you also waiting for your harvest to come to fruition. You know what I mean? So, you're nervous about it. Like, I try to clarify hopes and fears, and it's definitely coming out both a little fearish. The Seven of Pentacles is also a very contemplative energy, kind of like the Two of Swords. you're wondering, you know, when will my reward come? Well, it will come, but there seems to be a decision that you need to make. There seems to be some truths that need to come out. Not cuttingly or harshly as so much the Ace of Swords sometimes suggests. Just an honest, truthful conversation between you and whomever I'm speaking about. If this message is for you, you will know who I'm speaking of and what situation. You know what I mean? But overall, I get a positive vibe for you guys. I feel like maybe possibly, if anything, a little bit of delay, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. Maybe you're not able to get your creative endeavor off the ground as quickly as you would like. Again, don't judge yourself too harshly for that, Aries. I know you guys are very determined people. That is like one of the adjectives that comes to mind for me when I hear Aries is determined. So you guys always find a way to make it work, you know what I mean? So don't forget that, okay? So who do we want to pull for you today? Chakra Wisdom or Wicked deck? Let's see. I've been going chakra for a little bit. Busting these babies back out. These cards are amazing. Those of you who may have not seen me use them before on my channel, the keyword does not always denote what the vibe is about, kind of like the Crowley deck. This is a woman who wrote these cards and put them away for nearly 20 years because she was kind of afraid of how they would be received, because there's a little story that goes with impatience. There's a little story that goes with each card, very, very short, and then the key meanings and things like that. And she realized she was being told them to her by angels. Okay, yeah. Expansion and patience. These are both blue cards. This is about your throat chakra. There is some talking that needs to happen. She was, after a near-death accident, she started hearing these fables being told to her in distinct different voices, and colors were coming through as well. So, hence, we have this chakra deck after, ooh, Discovery. I love that card. So we have the root chakra as well. What was that on the bottom of the deck? Ah, Pisces got this yesterday too, and I never have read it for anybody else, but growth. We're not going to read that, but that is about being yourself and growing into who you are and speaking your truth, basically, again. Alright, so we have here impatience, electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it'll never happen. Okay, maybe that's what you guys are kind of debating too, because you are very determined people and you're waiting on somebody else's end. But don't let that get you in that Eight of Swords mindset. The legend. Ethan grows impatient waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go, but Ethan is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, the dawn has come, and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. The inspiration behind this card is, now is not the time to make a rushed decision. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the thought before the action. There we go. You have made your needs known, now leave it alone. Or I feel like you guys need to make your needs known and then see what happens. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. The personal inquiry is, am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? I feel like there's an honesty that needs to happen, but that could resonate different for different people. The key ideals are scarcity thinking, being exhausted by your efforts, and success through patience. And the keywords are unfolding, revelation, and success. And we have expansion here. Again, the Sky God is involved. If that means anything to you guys, see this? I think these are the only two cards he's on as well. Okay, so here we have expansion. Sky God, you'll see it when you believe it. Sky God was seeking wise counsel to choose the color of the sky. He wanted the beings of earth to feel serene when he looked at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right color when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the color clearly. Thus, the sky becomes sky blue. The inspiration is seeking good advice is vital when you are pushing into new territory. Interesting. Stay away from anyone who is critical of your dreams. Three of Wands. Anyone who doesn't accept your authentic self, 86 them. This indicates possibly changing your friends. Your personal inquiry is, how can I create powerful alliances? Are new people entering my life? Maybe you have to swap business partners for somebody new, you know? Key ideas are wise counsel, fruitful collaboration. See, it'll come to fruition. Seven of Pentacles. Spiritual support, state of uncertainty, and being guided. And the keywords are counseling, connections, and progress. See, counseling, connections, progress. Progress, success. It will come. It will come. My little Aries, just be patient. We have here discovery. Pink from Pinkton. I think more than I think I am. The legend. Life is easy for young Pink. He takes gifts for granted until one day he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. That's right. Oh my God, Sky God is in this card too. Legit, I think it's not like he's in every card in this. Maybe, I want to put a little pin in that. I feel like that is something of importance to you guys. Maybe reconnecting with your higher power, just, because it's a God being mentioned, but he is not in every single card. He's not even in most of the cards. It's very crazy. Wow. Anyway, sorry guys. So he loses Petunia, the love of his life, forcing him on an inner journey. He works hard on himself, hoping for another chance that doesn't come. In desperation, he consults Sky God and learns that Petunia is incapable of receiving love. Pink recognizes that Petunia's role in his life has been to expand his capacity to love. The inspiration is, are you trying to recapture a past that no longer fits? This could be resonating with the love connection more so than the business connection than the other two cards spoke of. If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Interesting. The personal inquiry is, am I happy in this situation? How is it benefiting me? The healing of predetermined agreements must be addressed. Awareness is healing. The key ideas are leaving the past behind, a readiness for a new adventure, there's the Three of Wands again, a willingness to venture into uncharted territory, a new level of self-care. And the keywords are uplift, journey, and commitment. Aries, I definitely did not expect that for you guys for a reading. That was very beautiful. And I do think that whatever you guys do decide when the time comes, it will be successful. You just need to, I wanted to mention that too when the 2 sevens came out in your hopes and fears, that maybe a little time of introspection would be good, a little hermit energy. Yeah, the Sky God is in like no other cards, I swear, that's so trippy. Maybe enlightenment, that's it. Nope, that's not even him there. So, how do I want to put this? Maybe do some research on, just for fun if you want to, on different cultures, depictions of the Sky God, possibly. I just think it's very ironic that you guys got, I think, literally the 3 out of like maybe 4 or 5 cards that speak of him in the deck. Yeah, these are all different gods and things like that, and just people. Mostly it's just mortal people. Anyways, Aries, thank you for letting me do your reading for you this month. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you who come and support me month after month, year after year. If this is your first time stopping by Lux for Love Tarot, hi, I'm Nikki. And I appreciate you all very, very much. Aries, go out there, do the damn thing. You guys know that you are very determined, result-oriented people. So Aries, to you, I say namaste. And take care of yourselves.